Alright, coming back to the Oscars list again this year, who do you think would take home the achievement in film editing? The nominees are American Sniper, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, and Whiplash. Let's just discuss it out. Let's just see which one has credibility to be here. Actually, all of them are credible to be here, but which one is the best among them?
Because honestly, we have had this discussion and we still haven't boiled down on one. So let's just hash it out. So American Sniper, Pushkaraj, what are your thoughts on the editing?
American Sniper was well edited. You don't skip the timeline, but the editing is quite visible. As in, you know there's a cut here, you know there's a cut here, and personally, I think great editing is when the editing is invisible. You should not be able to see the edit. And in American Sniper, because of the cuts, the movie becomes a movie that it becomes a bit jarring. And this is not just my opinion. A lot of my friends found the same. American Sniper starts getting a little jarring towards the point where they're skipping time frames. And that, I think, is a flaw in terms of its editing, or what might take away its chance to win best achievement in film editing.
You know what, in American Sniper, look, I am an editor, right? That's my job. And the editing in it was not only visible in it, I think that's one of the worst edited films to be nominated. It was not edited well at all. Half the action scenes did not make much sense. People are still confused as to who got shot where and how. And I've had people ask me this question, not just my friends, people on IMDb as well, who didn't get what happened. So that's badly edited. Now we come down to a movie which I really liked, and I think Pushkaraj is not that great a fan of, and that is Boyhood. Now here's why I personally think Boyhood will win. Because cutting down 12 years of footage into a coherent film is difficult. They haven't completely succeeded at it, but I think what they have done is gotten themselves a nomination over it.
The applauding the effort for cutting down 12 years of a film, I understand. Okay, great. Brilliant. You cut down 12 years of footage into a 3-hour long movie, but is it an achievement in film editing?
3 hours long.
Yeah?
Remember, 3 hours long.
Is it an achievement in film editing worthy of an Oscar compared to the other ones that you have on the list? I don't think so. Yeah? You have Grand Budapest Hotel.
You know what, having said that, I don't like the editing of it much. The point is, that's the first time someone has attempted that, maybe, because again this is a technical award. The Oscars might just award them on a technical basis, because oh my god, you know, your 12 years of footage and whatever, and it's a technical thing.
I really hope it doesn't get it, because the editing was too boring. The movie, I felt too long stretched beyond measure. Yeah, 3 hours of boredom. After 1 hour I was like, why am I even watching this? And that is bad editing for me. You killed the pace of the movie at many points. It should have just moved on to the next point, and it did not. Okay. Coming to Grand Budapest Hotel. Now here's a movie which was extremely well edited. Okay. It mimicked the old style. Now my problem with this is it is brilliant. Alright. I love it. I love the way it's edited. But it's not done something totally unique. It's done something that a movie called The Artist has also done last year.
2011.
Yeah.
2011.
A few years back. Right, you're mimicking an old style, you're doing it to perfection, you're doing it perfectly well, great shit, I love it personally, but Oscar, maybe not, right? Imitation Game, we have mixed reviews on Imitation Game.
See, Imitation Game, as far as it comes to the editing part, I think we have discussed this once, that, remember, him in the jail cell and him it kind of confuses us at some point of time.
The editing is actually confusing the timeline.
Yes.
There are points in the movie where I couldn't tell whether this is now or before or between. The timeline is skewed up. Till you move on to the equipment in the room and everything, you cannot actually tell you have actually skipped timelines. You're still in the same timeline in your head, and the edit has moved on and you're like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
So that is where Imitation Game gets a strike one from me, and I don't think it will cut it all the way to the Oscars. Now we come to Whiplash. Now this is a movie I personally love. This is a movie that for me was almost the movie of the year. Right? I haven't seen a movie so brilliant in a long time, and I absolutely loved it. Alright. And what about the editing of Whiplash?
Whiplash has one of the snappiest fast cut edits that I've seen, which works so well. See, the problem with Grand Budapest is sometimes the editing does not work. It does not work at all in Boyhood. Here it works completely. Like every time there's a direct cut to him going from his practice right to his date, you know what the fuck happened. Instead of you going like, what?
Nowhere is a scene cut that leaves you wondering what happened. Everything have the whole movie is so pacey. When I first saw the trailer, I actually thought I was expecting to see a long, slow, boring film.
Exactly.
And then when I sat to see the movie, I couldn't stop watching it. The pace was snap, 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 and still the intensity of the story is right at 110% all throughout.
That entire car crash sequence where he comes, he has forgotten his takes, he goes
Okay,
back.
don't give spoilers out here. Don't give
No,
spoilers
that's not
out
a
here.
spoiler.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, it is a brilliantly edited film. You have an actor
You know what?
who actually knows to play the
Right,
drums.
right.
Okay, he learned it
Yes,
for the
yes.
movie,
Yeah.
and obviously you have an actual musician playing it, and you're intercutting between that, but not for once. Okay, unlike all our action movies nowadays, we can tell where it's the hero and where it's the stunt double. You can never tell this was not played by the actor himself. The
I could
cuts
tell.
are so perfect. Nobody could tell. As in, he's going and you're still in that zone where this guy is actually playing, and you're like, huh? He plays so well.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. Yeah.
And but one thing came to my mind. Now who are viewing this has already seen the movies, and hence they are in the Oscar race. I don't think the spoilers really matter much, and we can go with the spoilers. What do you say?
No. I think Whiplash is a movie you out to see and enjoy if you still haven't watched
Absolutely.
it. So I wouldn't want to give out spoilers. So achievement in film editing, I think Whiplash cuts it this year. What do you think?
In case you are wondering why we are raving about this, I say stop this video right now. It's on YouTube. You can load it later. Watch Whiplash and come back, and then you will understand why we are going bonkers on it and why I'm going like this. And I don't even know the drums.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a brilliant movie, and I think
Absolutely.
it deserves an achievement in film editing Oscar this year. What do you think? Which film deserves to win this year? Let us know. Put in your comment and make your vote count.